Here we are at the Salty Spittoon Coliseum in New Jersey, where the New Jersey Noobs will take on the Hot Springs Hot Tamales in tonight's third of 5 matchups on the SPL network. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Darth. Let's get to know the boys that are going to be on the ice for this one. For the Hot Springs Hot Tamales, I think everybody's around for this one. I could be wrong. I'll let you know when they file into the lobby. Last matchup was Zarth, Gubby, and DZ. Disruption is in voice chat with them now, so he could be starting this one. They're going to get warmed up a little bit. We still got 9 minutes to burn before this drop of this puck. Hot Springs not able to take out the Colorado Cobras earlier tonight, advance their record to a 2-6 on the board. New Jersey Noobs. We're going to play all 3 matchups here tonight. First against the Spinners, second against the Tamales, third against the Squirts. We are going to be able to cast 2 of those. I think the word on the street was Pittsburgh backed out of that matchup, or something came up where New Jersey and Pittsburgh were not able to finish that game, so that will get moved to a later time. And so New Jersey still remains 4-2 on the season, and it might be for the better. I kind of want to watch that matchup. I'm not going to lie to you. But, yeah, Brutal, X, Laugh Track been the starting lineup so far this season. I think we'll see them again here tonight. Laugh Track going to be a founding piece of what is the New Jersey play style, and I feel like that's what they've been missing for a while. Of course, Brutal, great 3, but I think his skill is way more utilized whenever he has the movement and the ability to go up and play the offensive role. For the New Jersey Noobs, and with Laugh Track back as the 3. Laugh Track's played 3 for a long time. First for the Philly Ferrets and the Retroville Caribou, going up to the Los Angeles Comets, and now he's on New Jersey. So New Jersey utilizing him to the fullest of his extent. I feel like Laugh Track, one of the better 3s in the league, knows how to play the game, played the game for a long time. I think he's been around since Season 2 of Rebound. I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty confident in that one regardless. But taking a look at the team's previous 5, what are the trends in the team's pools? Of course, Hot Springs just coming up off a loss. They had a huge upset win this week. I think this week is Hot Springs' worst, the most difficult week that they've had so far this season. Of course, taking on the 1 and the 2 seed, and then finishing it off against the New Jersey Noobs, also a prominent team in the standings. We'll get more into that here in a few seconds. But New Jersey coming off 2 wins. First against the Cottonmouths, 7-3. Then against the Neapolitans, 8-5. They're feeling good. They want to make it a 3-game winning streak. Of course, they also lost to the Colorado Cobras, not by as much as Hot Springs. So that might be the wager whenever it comes down to you guys putting your channel points on this matchup. Maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm not the guy betting. You guys are. Let's take a look at the standings, though, for the Pro Division. Up in first place still, the Plymouth Plague are dethroned because the Colorado Cobras have that head-to-head. They beat the Plymouth Plague in overtime earlier this season. So the Colorado Cobras have the first tiebreaker, which is the head-to-head record. Now, if the season goes on, everybody in this division plays everybody twice in the regular season. At the end of those 18 games played, the top 6 make playoffs. 10th place automatically becomes a challenger team, and 9th place will be given the chance to defend their spot in Season 9's preseason play-in. It's not really a play-in. It's just top a challenger. If you make it to the championship series, you lose in the challenger playoffs. You get a chance at 9th place of pro. If you can beat them in a best of 3, you get their spot. If the Pro Division team keeps their gumption, they will remain in Challenger Go Season 9. But that's for next season's preseason. Of course, at the end of the regular season, if the Colorado Cobras and the Plymouth Plague, they'll play again. They still got to play again this season. They've played once. They need to play twice. Plymouth Plague losing in overtime has Colorado penciled for a weird situation where if Colorado loses this next matchup in regulation and they remain tied in the standings like they are right now with 16 standing points apiece, Plymouth Plague will get that because it's not in overtime. Overtime wins are a little different when it comes to tiebreakers. But that's only happened maybe once, I think, in like SPL's history. We've been doing this for what has been 13 seasons now. If I did my math correctly, if you count Slapshot 1's placement season as a season, which everybody should, because it's a 1 division format, but it's still a season. We've been doing this 13 seasons now, and I think the tiebreaker's only been caught into effect maybe 1 time. Yeah. So the reason you have odd points on the standings, if you win at any point in a game, you get 2 points in the standings. If you lose in overtime, like the Plymouth Plague have done twice, you get 1 point in the standings for an overtime loss. Then if you lose in regulation, you get nothing. And so Plymouth Plague hanging on by a thread right now. Colorado Cobras have 1 more game this week to play. I believe it's against the Cottonmouths. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong there. But yeah, we'll wait and see what happens. I'm pulling it up right now just to fact check myself. The Colorado Cobras have 1 game remaining against the Pittsburgh Spinners this week, and then they'll be done with week 3. Pittsburgh Spinners, I think, have all 3 of their games remaining. Maybe. I'll give that a solid maybe. Yeah, that's our format for the Pro Division. If you're not sure what I mean by the Pro Division, where they stand in the skill base of SPL, here's the hierarchy of the divisions. We have Pro at the top, then Challenger. Underneath them is the Intermediate Division, and then underneath that is our Entry Division. If you sign up for SPL at the beginning or during the off season, that is where you get placed if you have no prior SPL experience or you just haven't promoted up. I've been in Open for the majority of my career. This is the first time I'm up in IM, and the vibe up there is nice. There's a lot of cool players up there. I think we've only had issues scheduling with one team, and I don't feel like I really need to lament on that one too much because everybody that knows, and everybody that doesn't know, I don't feel like should know. But yeah, everybody in IM, Challenger, and Pro plays each other 2 times in the regular season for 18 games played. Open Division also having 18 games played, but because of 13 teams being in the division, not everybody gets the chance to play each other twice. So the standings might be a little altered, but I still think the top 4 will be the most competitive out of that division. You play everybody except maybe, I think it's 4 teams twice. So it's not that big of a difference, and you get a chance to jab at everybody at least one time. Yeah, nobody's in the lobby quite yet. I'll let you know whenever they jump in here. We still got 4 more minutes until the drop of the Noobs and Tamales puck. Brutal, Laugh Track X just joining the lobby. Noobs will be on the right side of your screen wearing pink. And we'll get going. Moo Goose, and thank you for the sub. I got your back. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, if I'm putting bets down, Hot Springs have a chance in this one. I think they have a much better chance than they did against the Colorado Cobras, which didn't quite end the way they had hoped it would have. Of course, DZ might be sitting this one out. Disruption, I think, is the more prominent player whenever it comes to their starting 3 and who they're used to playing with. I think Gubby, Zarth, and Disruption, really the 3 main guys. Of course, I think Zarth has the leading goal-scoring title for the Hot Springs franchise as a whole. Disruption shortly behind him. What we can expect to see out of this matchup here in a few moments, it's going to be Laugh Track. Laugh Track is going to compose the orchestra that we're going to see here tonight. Hot Springs, of course, going to have to adapt to it. They're going to have to shut down the passing lanes. They're going to have to shut down X. X this season has found the goal more times than he has not, and it's going to be a grind out there. It's really going to be a test of mentality. Right now this season, only 3 players have touched ice from the Noobs side. All 6 games were played by X, Brutal, and Laugh Track. Laugh Track has 28 saves, 6 games played, and 16 points on the season. 19 points on the season. My bad, I didn't do my math correctly. X has shot the puck 43 times, scored 21 of them on his 6 games played. The puck doesn't stick to his stick too often. Out of the 6 games he's played, he has 3 minutes with the puck on his stick uncontested. Of course, Brutal having 22 points on the season on his 31 shots and 5 saves kind of fills in the gaps. It really just looks like they have the 2-1 dynamic going on, where Brutal and X will stick on one side of the ice, or on opposite sides of the ice going up, and then Laugh Track will pick his poison, and they'll get a shot from it. That's what I'm expecting to see from the Noobs tonight. I could be wrong. That's my prediction. I'm just a guy from IM. Disruption, Zarth, DZ, going to be your starting lineup for the Hot Springs Hot Tamales. Brutal, Laugh Track, and X going to be out there for the New Jersey Noobs. Yeah, Gubby not playing it for the Hot Springs tonight. A little bit of a head scratcher for me, myself, and I. I think Gubby has the push and the slapshot know-how that kind of carries Hot Springs a little bit. Used to play for the Northern Hills Voodoo for all you SPL architects out there. Gubby's been around for a hot second. He's been around since Season 1 of Rebound, played in the qualifying season with Kapkin and Mithrinder. Alongside, I think Poopsock was on that team. Maybe that was Boston. I could be entirely. I don't think Poopsock was on that roster, but I've decided to backpedal on that one. But yeah, Disruption, Zarth, going to be two big offensive talents on the ice. Disruption likes to play the defensive game. He's going to be between the pipes for this one, I believe, if DZ doesn't beat him to it. Of course, we're ready to rock. We're ready to roll. We're taking this one down to the ice for the first time tonight. Hot Springs on the right side, or on the left side. New Jersey Noobs on the left. The puck is dropped. The game is on, and time is ticking immediately. Back to the Hot Springs side. DZ finds Disruption. Disruption looking for this topside pass out, forehanding this one off the far side wall. X coming back for this one, looking to give it to him. Laugh Track handling this one back to the defensive side. A lot of default kits. X, Laugh Track kind of having the new preset. Of course, Laugh Track with the wide eyes. Brutal, sticking with the old default jersey as well. I kind of like the fit. I'm not going to lie. It's very uniform. Not a lot of teams have that. Disruption here, looking topside for the Hot Springs Hot Tamales. Look, good feed over to DZ on the far side point. Not able to get that one through the opposition. So they fight this one free back over to Brutal. Brutal topside over to X. X back to Brutal. Getting the passing game going. Off the near side boards, finds his way to Laugh Track. Laugh Track here trying to break free into the offensive zone. Not a lot to talk about there. Good pick there by Brutal. Whips this one topside. Disruption with the takeaway. Shooting goes off Zarth. Shooting again. And Laugh Track there with both answers. Both times around. X trying to break his way free into the ozone. Goff, DZ out in front, and Zarth able to save the day. Sweeps that one topside, scoring. X able to find a pop shot from the point, and it's 1-0 New Jersey. A good forehand shot. Not a lot to talk about in terms of degrees of opportunity. The man cut it down like sharp cheddar. Brutal shoots, scores, and just like Charles Manson, he says the game is mine. What a shot. Great takeaway. Brutal with an empty 4x6 knows how to hit it. And the Noobs lead it 2-0. Brutal. We're going to take this one back into the corner. Here's Laugh Track with it. Laugh Track near side. Pass Brutal over to DZ. DZ here for Hot Springs. Looking to take this one near side. Just out of the reach. Goes off the hands of Laugh Track and sent back down into the black and red territory. DZ trying to get away from Brutal. Brutal hot on his heels, forcing him down to the near side. DZ off the forehand, out of the zone. Disruption not able to take that one in stride. Laugh Track with a shot, goes off the far side and into the hands of Brutal. Back over to X, over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track shooting, far side and into the corner. Brutal keeps the cycle alive. X looking to wheel this one near side. Finds its way to Laugh Track. Backhand shooting across the crease. Zarth goes off Brutal. Brutal dangles, shot off the side of the cage and wide. Good bank out, goes off DZ. Disruption looking for a hand. Zarth goes off X. X looking for a little backhand chance down the near side wall. DZ off the forehand, keeps the pressure alive for Hot Springs. Disruption looking to pressurize this one to the top side. Off the hands of Brutal, looking for this little wraparound off the near side. Out in front, nice stop by DZ. DZ looking to cook it top side. Brutal out in front. DZ awarded that save, going off his backhand. Brutal there, punching him away. Once, and DZ finds his way back off his stick. The server not really happy about it. X getting a good touch on it. Here's DZ with it once more. DZ. Zarth gets this one low for the boys in the black and the red. Disruption looking for a handle. Down the near side over to DZ. DZ backhand shot stopped by X at his own blue line. Brutal getting a piece of that one as well. X with an empty shot. Not able to send that one packing. Brutal out in front. Goes off Zarth. Nice stop there by Disruption hugging the far side post. X looking to jam this one out in front. Brutal with a shot stopped by Zarth. And the shot total already very lopsided. The difference is 5 on the board, but the goals are staying the same. 2:07 to work with here in the first. And that face-off goal being the difference marker right now. X from the corner, out in front. Disruption with a save. Goes off DZ. DZ controlling this one towards the top side of the ice, trying to get this one into the O-zone for the Hot Springs Hot Tamales. DZ going off Disruption. Brutal sends this one near side. Zarth back out of the zone. Here's Laugh Track with it. Goes off Zarth. Disruption. Forehand chance over to Zarth. Zarth down low. Not able to get that one past Laugh Track. Trying to fish this one down the near side wall. Disruption trying to keep this one low. Laugh Track. Going off DZ. DZ with a shot. Laugh Track getting a piece of it. Disruption taking topside. Nice stop there by Laugh Track. Sends this one down and away for the New Jersey Noobs. Here's DZ with it now. DZ with a minute 26 remaining here in the first. Good shot. Hits the side of the cage. Comes back out to Brutal. Brutal to Laugh Track. Goes off the stick of Disruption over to X. Here's DZ with it now. Back behind his own blue line. Lost the dangle. Kept with it though. Kept it down low. Better safe rather than sorry. Disruption collapses on the puck. Looks top side. Sent back to the defensive zone. Brutal here applying that pressure for the New Jersey Noobs. Disruption with possession. Looks to the near side for an opportunity down the straight. Shooting, scoring, and a long distance shot taken from 7 counties over. Finds the Hot Springs Hot Tamales on the board. Laugh Track almost able to get there, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. 1:01 to work with here in the first. It's a 1-goal gap. DZ with a shot. DZ with a goal. His 5th of the season and his first tonight. DZ, forehand, backhand, cha-chink, cha-chunk, put it in the bank. It's 2-2 at the Salty Spittoon Coliseum. 55 seconds to work with, 4 on the board. Laugh Track looking to get that one back in favor, but a good defensive play by DZ and Zarth on the back end, able to keep that one back out to the neutral zone. 45 and ticking here in the first pass, lost from Diz to DZ. Here's Laugh Track down low in the O zone for the Noobs. Looking to bring this one down to the far side. Good stop there by Disruption. Laugh Track popped out in front, goes off this. Oh, on the first try, bobbled away, but the second one was a sure shot mark. Laugh Track to Brutal, and Brutal gets past the only man that he needed to get that one on target. 32 seconds remain. Noobs lead it 3-2 here in the first. Good try there by Zarth, trying to go gung-ho on him, but defense just a little too solid there. Zarth fighting for his life down to the near side, looking to handle this one back to DZ. DZ hands the mail back, but not able to get that one on target. Ah, that is a big bag of unfortunate. DZ looking for the back pass to Disruption. Disruption wanted it on the wall, but DZ just needed to get rid of it before he got checked away. And that pressure manifested into a goal. Well, 10 seconds remain here in the first. 6 goals have been had, 4 of them from New Jersey. Laugh Track, X. Off the back end, shooting. Nice save by Disruption, and that will do it for the first period of action. 4-2 at the end of 1, and the New Jersey Noobs have the lead. The Noobs have put 11 shots on the money. Only 4 of them have gone in. Great defense from the Hot Springs side of the ice. 6 ready to rock, 6 ready to roll. We're not going to keep them waiting. We're back into this one. Second period of action. Ready to rock, ready to roll. Noobs right side. Tamales on the left. The puck is dropped and the game is on. Disruption taking this one back on the defensive end. First possession on this breakout. Good stick check there. Getting a little breakaway action. Trying to get away from DZ. X able to do so. 2-on-1 shooting. Nice save by Disruption. Diz on the near side wall. Looking to peel this one out and away. X able to find his way to Laugh Track. Laugh Track top side. Looking to wheel and deal his way down the near side. Gets past one. DZ gets a few stick checks. Zarth keeps it near side wall. Brutal sends that one packing. Back into the defensive end. X going off DZ. Out of that red line, they battle it out. Back to the Hot Springs' favor. Here, Disruption with it now. Leans down to the near side. Rocks this one across the ice over to DZ. DZ off the backhand. Stopped by Laugh Track. DZ retreats this one back defensively over to Diz. Diz off the backhand. Sends towards the cage, but not on. X helping hand on that case. Here's Laugh Track with it now. Top side. X at the point. Shooting off the near side and just wide. Brutal keeps this one down in the corner. Popped out in front to the crease. Nice shot, but a better save there by DZ. X recuperates back out to the point. Goes point to point over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track out at the red. Brings this one across the ice over to Brutal. Brutal in danger zone. Looking to get a shot lane. Shooting off the end glass. Sends this one back over to X. X down low in the enemy zone. Shooting. Nice stop by there by Disruption. Keeps that one wide. X to Brutal. Zarth takes it away. A forehand chance. Shooting. Nice stop by his Laugh Track. And DZ almost able to pop the question again before they can make it out. But good defense from Laugh Track both times around. Keeps the score to the same. Zarth down low. Goes off Disruption. Disruption in his own end. Looking to send this one anyway along the wall. DZ, return to sender. Brutal reads it, but not able to do anything with it. Disruption leaks it off the wall. Laugh Track takes it away. Shooting. Far side and goes wide. Brutal. On the far side point. Sent back out to Laugh Track. DZ there gets involved. Disruption breaks away. Goes off to X. X with possession. Gets past one. Gets past two. Brutal pulls. Shoots. And Zarth there with an immediate answer. Brutal with a shot. Goes off the far side and wide. Laugh Track. Backhand pass back to the point. X there dangles off the near side and just wide. Not able to keep that one corralled for that play. Brutal. X back at the far side point. Polling. Nice shot. Blocked away there by Zarth Alamu. Zarth off that backhand. Trying to get this one through the neutral zone. Popped away. Here's Brutal with it now. Brutal. Disruption. Taking this one off the hip of his own teammate a few times around. X with a shot. Goes off that near side and wide. 2 minutes 38 remain here in the second. Hot Springs down by 2. They're staying within it. They're playing a good defensive game. And let's see if that Caster's Curse comes out. Disruption has possession. Looking to hold on to it for a little bit. Sent off the near side. Goes off of X. Disruption here with an out. Backhand shot towards the cage. Laugh Track there awarded that save. Coming off that top side. X popped loose. Goes over to DZ. DZ dangling. Top side. Goes off of X. X off the backhand. To the forehand. Gets it in the corner. Sent down to the near side over to Brutal. Brutal out in front. X pulls this one near side. Dimes this one back to himself. Zarth there applying that pressure for the Tamales. X there for the Noobs. X with a shot out in front. Brutal almost able to get the head on that one to send it away. Look to tie up DZ's stick instead. X on the far side. Sends it north. Brutal back to X. Good stick check there by DZ. DZ sent to the near side. Going off the hands of Zarth. Here's Laugh Track. Laugh Track. Going off to the crease. Good try there by Disruption, but not able to get a piece of that one. Here's DZ. Off the back end. Shooting. Goes off. Brutal and off to the near side wall. X getting a touch. DZ keeping it low. Zartholomew off the backhand. Not able to feed that one out to the slot area. DZ with a chance. Nice stop by Brutal. Here's Disruption. Looking to jive his way near side. Brutal here picks it up. Shoots. Scores. And the Noobs break the dry spell. Not a single goal to be had here in the second until this very moment. 3 minutes into it. One shot. Able to find a way through the ice. And it's 5-2 for the Noobs. Immediate second try off that far side red line. Disruption having all the answers right now. Here's DZ into the O-zone. Looking to peel this one back out to the point. Nobody at home. Disruption will be the first man to it, though. Top side. Zarth over to DZ. Not able to finish that one off. Brutal. X. 60 seconds remain. Pops that one loose. Shot hits the post. Goes off the far side. And Laugh Track keeps that one clean. Here's Brutal. Goes off Zarth. Near side point back to Diz. Disruption here with an out. 50 seconds and taking. Top side out to Zarth. Looking for that little physicality on Laugh Track, but not able to find it cleanly. Disruption out in front, plays with fire. Brutal almost makes him pay for it, but almost doesn't count here and now. Disruption keeps this one on the near side wall. Brutal here picks it up off that backhand. Disruption takes possession away for the Hot Springs Hot Tamales. Disruption top side. Zarth with a shot. Goes off the far side and then down to the near. Here's the easy shooting. Nice save by Laugh Track. Disruption. Back in the defensive end for the Hot Springs Hot Tamales. They trail by 3, looking to make it 2 with this next drive. X getting a piece of that one. Laugh Track there. Not awarded that save as it goes off a teammate back towards the cage. Goes off Brutal. Goes off DZ. Here's Laugh Track. Laugh Track off DZ. DZ with a 2-on-1. Zarth just pushing it ever so slightly. Good save by X. Secondary by Laugh Track back between the pipes. X shooting. Scores. And they make it 6-2. 2 whole seconds remaining in the period. X able to find another insurance marker to put him up to 4 on the difference sheet. And that will do it for the second. 6-2 is the score at the end of 10 minutes of regulation. New Jersey Noobs got a lot of good to talk about. Hitting the net 17 times, only scoring 6. The post hit, not very prevalent in this one, but we'll see how the rest of this one rocks and rolls. Gubby's still on the bench. Agent P on call if they need it to be. Period 3, ready to rock. Period 3, ready to roll. Down on the ice, Hot Springs left side, New Jersey on the right. Where are the people at? Hello? Huh. Well, that sure does a thing. So, right on. All right. Have we tried unplugging and plugging it back in? That's a great question. I know an exact solution for it, but it would be nice to keep the stats intact. But I can't type without like this music playing. Hang on, let me turn on the other music. That's slap shot. All right, so I think we got it. We got it riding. I'll just keep track of stats on my end. If the goal difference ever hits 10, I'll just tell him to stop or whatever. Yeah, this is some old school slap shot rule set. This used to happen a lot. We're just gonna run with it, and we have the logs for the first 2 periods, so that's not really an issue. As long as the period ends and we get the log file for it, we can keep it. If not, we don't really have stats for it. So we're just playing period 3. It's gonna say 0-0 in the game for them, but because I don't use the in-game scoreboard, you guys really won't see a difference on your end. But yeah. So that was a good scrimmage. We're going to play the real game now. But yeah, Disruption, DZ, Zarth starting the same. Gubby sit on the bench for this last one. This is Hot Springs' last game tonight. After this, the Noobs will play the Squirts. And then after that, we'll take a look at the Challenger Division for our 10 o'clock game. I think it's the Cults and the Demons taking on one another. Yes, 6 parties ready to rock, 6 parties ready to roll here in technically the 3rd. Noobs will be on the right side of your screen. Tamales on the left. The puck is dropped, the game is on, and we are riding. Yeah, nothing ever goes wrong in this game. I'll tell you what. Laugh track, sent over to Brutal on the near side, sent back over to Disruption. Disruption hits a teammate. X takes the top side, shoots, hits the post. Brutal with a shot, and he scores. And we stay at 7-2 on the scoreboard. 4:44 to work with here in the 3rd. X wanting a mulligan. Brutal says, nope, that was intentional. It's mine now, baby. 16 seconds into the 3rd. We already have our first shot and our first goal in the 3rd. X off that backhand. Zarth looking to pull this one down across to the near side. X not letting it happen. Zarth fighting for his life. DZ getting involved. The trio not really able to set up their 3 formation from the Hot Springs side, suffering from it. Laugh track there awarded that save, sent off that near side. Finding its way off of Zarth. Zarth off the backhand. Stopped by X once, but not twice. He continues his way down into the corner. Daisy keeps control back over to Disruption. Disruption along the wall. Panhandled by X. And he'll come back for it. Disruption. Off the hand of X. Off Disruption over to Zarth. Brutal here looking to pick this one up on the near side. Not able to get too far before getting stick checked away by Zarth. Here's Laugh Track with it now for the New Jersey Noobs. Off the near side finds Brutal. Brutal pass top side over to X. Here's X with it now. Back over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track backhand down against the wall. Easy getting a stick check. Brutal with a nice topside pass over to X. X takes his time down to the near side. Laugh Track shooting. Nice save by DZ. Disruption tries to get it out of the zone. Brutal there collapses on it, trying to keep that one high and tight. But they will persevere. They will get some time to breathe. 1-0 here in the 3rd. 7-2 in the game. X looking to make this one a little twosome. Off that top side. Laugh Track towards the cage. Just wide off the near side. Zartholomew top side. Finds his way back over to Disruption. Disruption has his own blue line. Disrupting the play. You like that one? Brutal. Top side. Stopped by Disruption. Easy with a shot. That goes wide off the top side. Here's Zarth back in his own corner. Looking to take this one up for Hot Springs. Little backhand pedal over to DZ. DZ off the backhand. Stopped by X. Punches that one out and loose. Here's Brutal. Off of X. X off that backhand. DZ trying to get involved as well. Here's X with it once more for the boys in the pink. Looking to get that one down on the top side. Disruption going to be back in time for that one. Awarded that save. Sent down the near side over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track going off DZ. Sent off Zartholomew's hip to Brutal. Brutal off the near side. One-on-one. Shooting. Scores! And it's 8-2 tonight at the Salty Spittoon Coliseum. Two minutes, 38 seconds remaining here in regulation. Zarth with a good try towards the cage, not able to hit it. DZ, Disruption. Disruption with an out, backhand, stopped by Brutal. Brutal here trying to feed his way through the opposition. Empty 4x6, takes the fancy route, not able to send that one packing. X, stopped by Zartholomew. Zarth, off of X at the blue line. Sends out to no man's land. Brutal dancing, shooting off the far side, hits the glass, comes out to X. X trying to get that one to jive with him, but he doesn't swing that way. Here's Zarth off through the neutral zone, going off Disruption over to Laugh Track. Laugh Track here trying to finish this one back towards the defensive end. Looking to pop that one top side. Brutal out in front. X with a shot. Hits the post. Comes back out, and the puck don't swing that way. Oh, my goodness. 155 to work with, and I felt a little heartbreak on that one. There wasn't even a ping. The game didn't even, award you the satisfaction of knowing you hit the post. It's just depressing. Here's X with a now. Down the near side. Hits laugh track on the dime. Off the backhand. Out in front. X with a shot. Nice stop there by DZ. Getting involved early on in the shot process. Zarth stopped by Brutal. Out the laugh track. Shooting. Hits the near side. Goes out in front. Scores. X able to find the second time around. It makes it 9-2 here in the third period. The shot's a little lopsided. And they're riding with it. 1 minute 34 remaining here in regulation. And X able to find another tally mark to etch into the side of the boards. We're within 2 of a mercy roll. And I'm getting a little nervous about it because it's kind of weird whenever we don't have a third period and an exact mercy roll to go off of. Noobs up 10-2 here in the third. X with a forehand pass, taking this one down low. Laugh track. Looks to the near side to feed this one out and away. Pass over to Brutal. Top side to X. X over to Disruption. Disruption looks in the break. Free off that top side. Not able to do so. Shackled by X as he sends that one back into the Hot Springs zone. 1:06 remaining here in the third period of action. Here's Laugh track. Back down to the near side. Brutal picking up with 60. Nice stop there by Zarth. Sends that one back to the neutral. Here's Laugh track with it now. Backhand down low to the near side. Brutal out in front. X with a shot. Hits the post. Goes in. And he finds a little bit more luck in his back pocket along with his wallet. 52 seconds remain here in the third. And the Noobs are up 11-2. Brutal. Sent all the way back down over to Laugh track. Laugh track here with it. Off the top side over to Brutal. Brutal to the near side. X looking to peel this one down the near side. Dangle shoots. Nice stop by Disruption. Disruption looking to send this one down just wide off the far side. Zarth looking for a little wraparound. Not able to get that one past X. DZ going off Laugh track. Shooting just wide off the near side. Disruption wanting to peel this one back to the defensive end. 22 seconds remain here in the third period of action. X. Laugh track. Disruption keeps this one wide. Banked out of the zone. Laugh track peeling that one off. Shooting, scoring. Disruption awarded the third goal tonight for the Hot Springs Hot Tamales. 13 seconds remaining. And a good forehand shot finds its way through the traffic. 11-3 now the score. 13 seconds remain. DZ peeling this one back for Hot Springs, looking towards the top side of the ice. Laugh track getting a few pieces of that one, finishing it out in front, but nobody there in a pink jersey to send that one home. Disruption almost had that one going in, but good pressure there from New Jersey. Great game by Hot Springs. Final score 11-3. We don't have stats for that because it thinks this is the third period stats. If you want to do the math yourself, here they are. 29 passes in one period for the New Jersey Noobs. Immaculate stuff. 9 shots during that third period as well. Played a great game. And I think they got a well-deserved victory. They played well. They played tight. Laugh track, once again, playing a huge role during that matchup. They might not have the goals, but passing game. Very on point. But yeah, that's about all we got for that one. We got 5 minutes to burn. I'll get stuff set up for the next one, and we'll get Game 4 underway. Coming up next on the SPL Network, it's New Jersey. It's Hershey at the Super Bowl, I think is what they call their arena. We'll be back at 9:30 for more Slapshot action here on the SPL Network. My name is Darth, and we'll be right back.